Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to a new vlog. It is 8 a.m. and I'm getting some steps in before I go do some dog walking for the day. My new side quest slash side hustle that is going to be funding a high yield savings account that's either going to go towards eventually a new car or towards some sort of rental property. But that's going to be years down the line. So I'm going to try to find creative ways to grow that fund faster. But I thought, why not get steps, get paid for stepping? And also, since I've been wanting a dog but have been trying to do more travel and therefore don't want to leave a dog at home in a one-bedroom apartment because I feel like that's really mean, I'm like, why not just go make friends with other people's dogs and then get paid to do it so I can start saving up for other ventures in my life without fully committing to a pet for 18 years, right? Or however long a pet might live for. Anyways, today on the agenda, what I first did when I first woke up, I woke up a little late today. My energy has been really low. My carbs have been in the tank. So I made it a point when I first woke up, I'm like, okay, I woke up late. That's not like me. And I had no energy. I didn't want to get up again. So I was like, there's no way. I literally need to get up and meal prep. So I started making some rice. It's in the rice cooker. Made me a pot of coffee. So those are both on over there. And then in about 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna get off the walking pad and head over to walk the dog for the day, or for the first time today. And then I have some other things on my to-do list that I need to get done. I've got some creative things to do for the auntie reunion party in August. And then I have also been pitching plenty of brands. So I'm trying to work on my pitch. I might watch a sales video for other reasons that I can't mention here as of right now, but y'all will hear about it eventually. I'm working on something, y'all. But all exciting things, but boring day-to-day activity, repetitious things that I gotta do on a day-to-day just to propel myself further. But it's day 8 of my cut, and I believe I'm about 3-ish pounds down, which is good. I feel like 2 of those pounds are probably water weight, and maybe 1 is maybe body fat. We'll see. But my deficit isn't too far from where my maintenance was, so I am really only anticipating about 1 pound a week, and I will be only mostly weighing in once per week. I don't want to do like my daily weigh-ins. So that's just a little rundown for today, and I will try to keep y'all up to date as we go throughout the day, per usual. Currently 12:15 in the afternoon, and I am about to hit 400K in 70 followers. I have 70 followers left, which that'll be in the next like hour or 2, I think. If that, I always underestimate it. Like, I thought I was gonna hit 400K by December. Y'all, it's July. It took half a year to go from 300K to friggin' 400K. So clearly it's exponential, like everything else I've been talking about. When you start small, it's real slow at first. And then once you start having numbers on your team, them numbers start working with you overly fast. So it could be anytime soon. My whole thing that I was just about to say is I've got some steps in already, but sorry, I had to read a text message. Now I'm trying to get my train of thought back. I did get some steps in, obviously, from dog walking and then doing some walking this morning on my walking pad, but I am going to go run 4 miles. Walk. Let's jog, walk 4 miles. I'm going to try to jog as much of it as I possibly can before I have to go back and walk the dog again. But just in honor of hitting 400K today, I want to do 4 miles, and I have been wanting to jog, and like I said, I've been on my menstrual for the first time in 3-4 months, so I've just been out of the gym and just out of commission. So, but I've been craving to get a jog in, or just get my heart rate up a little bit and just start pushing this cut into action. Even though it's going, I just want to get it going. So the rice is done. The coffee is basically finished. I've been drinking coffee all morning, but I went to the store, got a couple protein bars, and it's been a good day so far. So it is flying by though. So I'm just getting some charge on my phone really quick before I head over to the gym, and then I'll be on my way to jog 4 miles. It's 5 p.m. We hit 400K. I did 4 miles, and I think I jogged about like 1.5, 1.75, and then walked the rest of the way because I didn't hit 400,000 like while I was on the treadmill. It was actually like after I got home, took a shower, but very, very close. Like it was creeping up, and then the last 2 followers were the hardest to get to reach. But we have 400K, thank God. Thank everybody. Thank you for watching this YouTube video right now. Like honestly, it's gotten so big to the point where I feel like I'm at a loss for words. And I feel like when I see other influencers with that large of a following, I just think like they're so big, they're like doing very well for themselves. And honestly, I still feel like a regular girl. I feel like a regular dude, you know what I mean? Especially because I just restarted my life last year, and majority of my life has just been in-person experiences, making friends for the first time, traveling for the first time. Like I still feel like I'm just starting my life, no matter how big my platform is. I feel like my platform is just a space for me to share my growth, and I'm still just a normal person figuring it out. But the number is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like it feels crazy to look at that and be like, that's me, you know? Like I could have never imagined myself having that many eyes on me, curious about what I'm about, interested in what I post, and intrigued enough to follow along with my journey. So I can't thank y'all enough. If you're on my YouTube and you're watching this right now, that means you're a super dedicated one of my people, because this is YouTube where it can get boring when it's long form content and stuff, but there are a lot of y'all on here that keep up, so I appreciate y'all first and foremostly. And I booked a photo shoot for August because I thought I was gonna hit in August, but little did I know, I always underestimate my count and my numbers. So I do have a shoot for August 1st for my 400K with the actual photographer for the first time. That's gonna be fun, but I'm thinking I might do some like fun creative content for 400K up until then. Like I did the 400K or 4 miles for 400K, so I made a video for that. But I might do some other, I don't know, I haven't even thought to think about that, but I feel like it's wrong to not like say thank you and like make it a little bit special. So there's just been so much going on. I've been pitching, trying to get this itinerary together for the freaking August mansion party, but I feel good. I am at 14,800 steps today, which means I will be hitting 15K, which is absolutely bonkers. Thank goodness. I feel good about it. I'm happy with how today turned out. Tomorrow's just another day of rinse and repeat. But as of right now, I'm going to get this itinerary together and sent out to the girls. And this vlog is definitely going to be a 2-parter because I wasn't able to like actually get a lot of footage on here today. So we'll just 2-part it. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't know how many days it's been since I last vlogged, but I'm sitting here making an impulse decision. And I'm kind of going against my budget, but I have been thinking about this for so long. I've been talking about it for so long, and I feel like I just want to go through with it. So I think I want to get my tragus pierced. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what my day is going to entail. I think I'm going to go to the piercing shop right now. Like, bro, I don't know why I be having such intrusive, like, piercing and tat thoughts, but I always at least go with the piercing because they're removable. Impulse tattoos are probably not, it's not great. However, my tattoo ideas are coming along because I think like I for sure want to get like my whole right side. Like I'm talking like my whole arm up to my shoulder, maybe a little further down, like the back side of the right side of my back, down to like the right side of my body, like my waist area. I don't know exactly what, but I know that like my right side, and then I have a whole right side leg idea too, especially because I already have four tattoos on my right side already on the leg. So I'm thinking about ways that I can bring it all together, and I'm very excited because, well, I need to hold my horses and just take it one step at a time, because tattoos are very useful for me for when my brain is in a certain mind space. So getting tattoos when life is good, probably not a great idea, but executing the ideas that I had brought upon myself when life was good, and then executing them when life ain't so good, that's a great time to get tatted, because it's perfect. It's like going to the gym and taking your rage out, but just with tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like pain feels better when you're not mentally stable. But for good impulse decisions, a good piercing will do you right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video here in the car really quick, a piece of content, and then I'm going to go over to the tattoo shop, to the piercing place, and go get a freaking piercing. Why not? Oh my gosh, y'all, I feel like this is like 4 days of freaking like vlogging, like back to back. So I went and got my piercing. I got the tragus. It's very cute. But wow, my lashes look terrible. They're kind of like falling off. Definitely. Okay. Well, anyways, let's see. My cut. I'm on day 12 of my cut right now, and I am very excited. I'm very excited to be on this cut. I was going to say I'm discouraged, but I'm honestly not. I'm very encouraged, like the very opposite, like because I can see it in my face. I can see it in my body. My maintenance period, I wasn't necessarily tracking. Like I stopped tracking after the 14 days of me constantly tracking and seeing how my body felt. But now that I've got my period back and I feel like I'm good to go and all of my blood work came back, I feel like I'm in the green to stay with this cut, stick with it, and have no excuses. And it was also a really like big eye opener when I had created my own system for myself, my own program for myself, that it was like, it'll take you up until January to lose 30 pounds. And I was like, that's 6 to 7 months. Like, that's insane. You know, just thinking about the fact that weight loss can really take that long. And that's not with you just being half-ass with it. You have to be so locked in. You have to get those steps, those 10,000 steps. You have to do your cardio 3 to 4 times a week. You have to show up to the gym. You have to weight lift. You have to track your macros. You need to be on top of your protein. Like, and if you're not, or if you're half-assing it, or you just kind of slowly start to fall off of that and you think you're still doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're not. So this time around, 12 days in, I haven't been accurately tracking every single bite of food, which I really want to get better with. But the only reason that I haven't is because like the other day I ordered like chicken pho, and I know that I'm like, that's not the highest calorie food, and in a way I feel like I'm under eating because I'm not tracking my macros, and I'm trying to be extra careful and cautious about like how much food I'm eating and stuff, at least like calorically. But it's very important that I track it. So I basically need to get better at just eating the same thing every single day. So if my problem is cooking, and so me eating out is the solution, then I need to do things that I don't have to cook. So for right now, like I'm slowly coming back to things that I remember making that were like very easy for me. So in the morning, Greek yogurt and fruit and toast if you want the protein, the carbs, and the micronutrients. And then for lunch, sourdough toast, pre-cooked HEB lean hamburger that I throw in the microwave with avocado and honey. Boom. That's lunch. And then for dinner, haven't necessarily figured that one out yet. Maybe we'll do eggs or something like that, or have chicken. Maybe I might start getting rotisserie chickens. I need something that's going to make my life easy because I am just not in the cooking mode right now. Like I'm in grind mode as far as getting everything together, planning trips, trying to travel, trying to build my media kit up, and just do things a little bit different now that I have completed my 2026 vision board. I'm trying to see what my next steps are and what my next approach is, because I have bigger goals for next year, and they just keep getting bigger, which is fine. That's great because I have more to look forward to and more to work towards. So, but with that being said, cooking is never at the top of my list. So I want to make it as easy as possible and as repeatable as possible, so that I know every day 170 grams of yogurt, 3 eggs, 150 grams of egg whites, 1 lean beef patty, 2 slices of bread. Like I should get to a point where I've tracked my macros so consistently that if I eat the same thing and remember my measurements and I just throw everything on the scale, I should literally be eating the same exact thing with the same exact measurements every single day until I get bored of it, and then I have to kind of replace it. But that's going to kind of be my route for right now. So we're going to try that out. We're going to stick with that. And like I said, I'm dedicated to the cut this time because I can't stand, like, I don't like that I've put this much weight on unintentionally, like without knowing. But I'm glad that I've taken the steps from the blood work to getting my period back, giving my body the break that it needs, getting out of the gym for a little bit, not getting my steps in. Like, it almost feels like regaining a little bit of weight is almost like the boost, because in the beginning when you first lose weight, it's always easier because your body isn't used to movement, your body isn't used to being on a calorie deficit, so it actually responds when you do those things. So that's what I'm basically hoping for and working towards. And so if my current cutting macros are not working out for me, I'm just going to gradually decrease them until I get to my comfy spot where I really start losing at least a pound a week. And a pound a week is where it is, that's the good spot. So hopefully by January we'll be cut up. I mean, we will be. So anyways, I'll keep y'all posted, but thank you for bearing with me through this roller coaster of a vlog. We've been all over the place, but you know what? More to come.